Good afternoon. Welcome to Taylor Sportsplex semifinal matchup, Michigan Tier 1 Hockey League. Fox takes on number 1 seed Little Caesars. Other side of the bracket, OJG and Honey Baked. Winners move on. Losers await to hear their fate for an at-large bid for nationals. Caesars comes in ranked number 1 in the country. Fox comes in ranked 12th. These two teams have played 3 times this year. Fox has fallen all 3 times to Caesars. A couple of them close, one not so much. Fox is going to start Mason Martin in net. Leland Henning, Andrew Krochoff at D. Ryan Cloyster, Dylan Lightfield, Ryder Adams at forward. 16-minute periods, 2-minute, or rather probably 1.5-minute penalties. Fox in their away blue, Caesars in their home white. There we go. Face off 1 to Caesars. Dumped in deep. And then he gets chased. Never picks this up. Off rim. Caesars with it. Down the wall. Up to the point. Shot through. Scores. 18 seconds in. Lenny and Andrew off. Jack and Kale on. Not the start Fox needed there. Once this Caesars team gets rolling, it's tough to stop. Face off to Kale, he goes to Jack. Chip to Dylan, and deep. Puck bounces side of the net. Caesars on it. Adams gives chase. Caesars through the middle. Kale pokes this away. Dylan with it. Dylan takes a big hit in front of the bench. Puck pops up. Kale grabs it down, gloves it, over to Jack. Jack through the middle. Oh, head rider tipped in deep, though. Goalie plays it. Backhands it along. Caesars rims it around near side. Through the middle, connects. Penny gets a stick on it. Puck in deep. Langen, puck cut off by Mason. Mason to Kale. Bouncing puck. Kale takes a hit, moves it up to Penny. Penny near side, chips through the middle, connects with Hartz. Hartz drags it through the zone. Hartz turned away. D gets a change. Caesars dumps it in deep. Mason plays it behind the net. It's going to be a crucial part to this game, too. Mason handling the puck behind the net, helping out his D on breakouts. Puck behind the net, rims all the way around. Penny takes a hit, moves up to the point. Shot goes wide by Caesars. Far side now. Caesars with it. Hartz with the hit. Caesars skates into this, though. Coops with the hit. Puck loose. Taken out of the zone by Fox. Ice. Dylan and Ryan's line back out. Can't tell what D is out there. I think it's Lenny and Andrew. Face off, tied up. Lenny kicks this forward. Dylan with it. Dylan goes wide. Enters the zone. Dylan taken down. Nothing. Caesars breaks out far side. Skated into the zone. Poked away. Up near side, Caesars throws one off Mason's pad. Bounces to the D at the other point. Chipped in front. Dylan with it. Backhands it along. Nobody home. Caesars picks it up far side. Ryan with the hit. Up in the corner still. You're fine. Ryan enters the zone. Near side. Ryan has that poked away. Caesars with it. Fox gets a change. Caesars with the puck. Kale takes this away. Kale with it. Far side. Off the boards for Jack. Jack on the backhand. Jack chips it ahead for Dom. Dom pokes it. Knocked down by Caesars. In the neutral zone. Caesars with it. Through the middle. Jack forces him wide. Caesars dumps it in deep. Puck down low. Pops through the middle. Kale blocks that shot into the corner. Langen on it. Pokes it away. Dom pokes it out of the zone. And Taya gives chase. Caesars picks this up. In front of the goalie. Wraps it around behind the net. Exits far side. Kick through the middle. Doesn't connect. Turned over in the middle. Back on it. Has it knocked away in Taya. Pokes up his stick. And Taya sends it into the near side corner. Back against Chase. Back. Forces him. Turn away. Kale gets a stick on this. Throws it back in the zone. On net. And goalie has to play it. Goalie connects. Far side. Hart's shot. Mason Kose. Puck bounce out to Coops. Coops off the glass. Out of the zone. Too far. Icing. Fox has settled down after that first shift. Gave up a goal 18 seconds in. By the next few minutes, pretty even. Couple shots for each team. Coops and Fink with Hart's line. Face off one by Caesars. Nope, Hart's takes his way, backhands it. Off the boards. Icing's waved off. Caesars picks this up at the goal line. Around the net. Near side. No, the far side. Now near side doesn't connect. Penny gives chase. Penny pressures. D to D in front of the net. Tries far side. Chip through the middle. Fink kicks this down. Gets past him though. Mason plays it side of the net. Wraps it around the net. Caesars takes his first. In the corner. Backhanded along behind the net. Fink gives chase into the corner. Fink gets there. Takes the hit. That's an icing. Ryan's line out with Lenny and Andrew. Face off to the left side of Mason. Face off, one to Ryan. He backhands it for Dylan. Misses him. Caesars with it. Neutral zone. Drop back to his D partner. Cut off by Andrew. Andrew takes a look through the middle. Ryder misses it, but it bounces off the boards right back to him. Ryder tips this in deep. Caesars with it. Through the middle. Gets a tip on it. In deep. Mason plays this behind the net for Lenny. Lenny tied up. Lenny moves this ahead to Ryan. Ryan through the middle. Goes for Andrew. Turned over. Caesars. Far side. Shot. Mason with the save. Popped back in the corner. Caesars with it. Shot blocked up into the netting. Good save there from Mason Martin. Keep this a one-goal game. Beck's line, we have Kale and Jack. Face off, one to Langen. Langen gets the red line, can't get that in deep. Caesars doesn't for him though. D to D near side. Through the middle, connects. Goes wide. Langen sends him in the corner. Goes the brakes on. Up to the point. Shot through. Mason, nope, goes wide. And Taya gets chase. Pokes this along. Can't get it out of zone. Puck chipped in deep by Caesars. In the corner. Goes wide. Shot in the far corner. And Taya gets chased. Puck rimmed around by Caesars. Langen cuts this off. Goes behind the net. Nobody there. Langen skates this out. Chips it around to himself. Langen with some speed. Through the middle. Hits. And Taya drags through. He has that taken away. Caesars near side. Through the middle now. And on Coops. Shot over the net. Puck rims all the way around the zone. Caesars picks it up D zone. Goes the brakes on, takes a look. Drops to the D. Near side now. One of the Caesars bench. Ripped it far side. Dylan gets a stick on this. Caesars backhands this along. Drop pass. Connects. Dylan runs him off the puck though. Turn around. Ryan picks him up in the corner. Through the middle. Hits Dylan in the skate. Dylan's got Ryan with him. Moves it ahead to him. Ryan in. 1-on-3. Ryan on his backhand. Tries to get one to Ryder. Turned over. Dylan on the back check. Pokes this away. Ryan's going to pick it up at the Fox blue line. Ryan takes a look. Goes through the middle. Hits Fink. Fink chips it ahead. Caesars near side. D to D. Run of their own bench now. Through the middle. Connects. Poked away by Hartz. Turned over to Dylan. In deep now. Caesars picks it up near side. Chapman in on the forecheck. Through the middle. Connects. Gets around Hartz. Fink picks him up. Through the middle. Turned over to Hartz. Fink on it. Backhand. Arch backhands it along, out of the zone. Penny goes for the stick lift, couldn't get it out. And 2-on-2 now. Shot through, poked wide. Caesars with it up to the point, knocked down. Caesars with it now in the middle. Harassed. Chapman with a stick lift, can't get that. Hits Penny before it clears. Now it clears. Hart's on it. Hart's gets the red line, gets it in deep. Goalie out to play it. Cuts it off, sets it up for his deep. Deep peels far side, takes a look. Through the middle, hits Penny skate, turned over to Ryan. Ryan in. Ryan ran off that puck. Through the middle, pops up to Langen, shoots. Blocked. Pops out to Dylan, Dylan to Ryan. Ryan couldn't handle that, puck rolled on him. And Taya can't get there, chip. Poked around Kale. Langen picks him up. Kale on the back check, takes it away. In the middle, Kale with a hit in front of Mason. Mason covers. .8:21 left, first period. Caesars ahead 1-0. Ryan's line. Nope, takes that back. Beck's line comes. Colin tried to get a late sub, but Ryan's going to stay out there. Ryan ties this up. Side of the net. Dylan, I think, got a stick on this. Not sure. Ryan back into long, out of the zone. Caesars tries to move it into. Oh, man, we didn't want that offsides, but it's called. Now Colin can get Noah's line out there. Ryan's line off. Jack and Kale stay. Back loses his truck. Caesars picks it up, goes to the D. Rimmed in deep, gets past Kale, gets past Mason. Mason gets a little bit over to Langen. Langen to Kale. Kale skates it up to Taya, and Taya chips to the middle. Turned over. Through the middle, doesn't connect. And Taya to back, misses him. Back at the red line, though, in deep. Goalie out to play it. Rims it. Dom gives chase. Caesars controls the puck, moves the D side. Behind the net now with it. Comes out near side, drops it. Takes a look, takes the center, moves it far side. Chips through the middle, chipped in deep. Fink sticks this down to himself. Fink backhands one along for Dom. Out of the zone, no icing. Caesars behind the net with it. Pass through the middle, connects. Chipped in deep. Coops goes for the hit and misses. Lenny behind the net with it. Pokes it away. Caesars in the corner. Centering pass, doesn't connect. Coops with the body. Coops with that long stick, pokes it back in the corner. Caesars up to the point. Chipped out by, I think that's Adams. Adams gives chase. D to D, Caesars. Side near side, or far side rather. Connects, poked away by Henning. Chipped out of the zone. Caesars has to regroup in the neutral zone. Hands on it. D to D. Now they'll try near side. That misses. Icing is up and called. Offensive zone draw here. First one of the game for Fox. Colin will get Chapman, Penny, and Hart's out with Langen and Dorrington. Hart's to Langen. Langen around the boards for Chapman. Chapman can't get enough on this. Caesars regroups, though, with it. Front of the net. Cut off by Hart's. Moves this in deep. Penny's going to pick it up. He's got Chapman with him. Backhands to Chapman through his feet. Caesars runs him off the puck. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Regroups. Drop pass in front of the goalie. Connects. Far side. Penny gets a stick on this. Turns him over. Throws it in deep. Goalie with it. Chips it ahead for the deep. D exits with speed, far side, chipped in deep. Racing out to play it. Moves it up for Jack. Too hard, Jack gets it to Dylan, though. Dylan, through the middle, far side. He's got Ryan. Ryan shoots over the net. Oh, Ryan had him. Had him beat. Chipped it over the net. Game remains 1-1 Caesars. Good play there by Dylan to Ryan. Those two stay out. Coops and Fink with them. Face off to Caesars. Dylan with a hit. Puck through the middle. Ryan gets a stick on this. Puck enters his own. Caesars with it. In the corner. Coops sends him on the net. Picks him up. Up to the point now. Hits the rest skate. Doesn't get out. Dylan gets a stick on this. Gets it out. Adams on the floor check. Coops up there with him. Leaves Fink in a 2-on-1. Dylan gets back. Takes away the middle. Rolling puck. Mason with the save. Dylan throws it out of the zone. Glove down at center ice by Caesars. Hand pass. Beck's line out with Andrew and Lenny. 5:14 left, first period. Jack wins this draw. Puck comes to Andrew, over to Lenny. Lenny at the red line, flips it in far corner. Back gets chase. Caesars rims it out of the zone. Andrew in his feet, catches this, moves it through the middle for Intea. Intea rips it in deep. Goalie out to play it, he misses it. Far wall. Back with the hit. Pass doesn't connect. Intea tries to drag through. It's taken. Puck sitting there. Caesars with it. Back in and in deep. Mason out to play it. Caesars gets a change. Drops it for Lenny. Lenny reverses for Andrew. Andrew through the middle. Caesars with it. Taken away. Oh, Dom had a beat on it. Puck is knocked down by Caesars, but it's out of the zone. D to D. Chapman on the forecheck. Tail pokes this away, but Caesars regains it. They go far side. It's around Dom. Oh, my God. Clock's down 2-0 now. Face off to Langen. Red line, pitched in. On net, Nolan gloves this down, drops it to the deep. On the net. Catches this, tries to chip through the middle. Penny cuts it off, sends it back in deep. Gonna get a penalty here on Caesars. Gonna get a misconduct too. It'll be a 2 and a 10 for Caesars. Or sorry, minute and a half and an 8 rather. Fox to the power play here. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Andrew, Jack. Dylan with it in the corner. Still on the puck. Up top for Hill. Goes through Langen's feet. Out of the zone. Jack with it behind the net. Drops for Dylan. Dylan through the middle for Ryan. Bouncing puck. Ryan rips in deep. Goalie out to play it. Rims it to the deep. Bouncing puck. Ryan gets a stick on this. Caesars with it though. Back into the long. Dylan cuts it off. Turned over. 1-on-1 on Langen. Ryan takes the puck. Moves to Dylan. Dylan over to Langen. Langen drags in. Drops for Andrew. Andrew looks to set it up. Takes the middle. Sends one through. Tipped over the net by Ryan into the netting. 37 seconds on the power play. Same 5. Face off, one by Caesars. 5 minute with it. Chips around. Langen steps, can't keep that in. Through the middle, connects, in 2-on-1 on Adam. Fans on the shot, goes behind the net. Chipped along, Andrew with it behind the net. Andrew comes around with it. 15 seconds left on the power play. Drops for Dylan. Dylan through the middle. Gains the blue line. Sends one through, tips into the corner. Adams picks this up. That will do it for the power play. Langen over to Ryan. One-timer. Loose. Oh, Andrew with a whack at it. Adams behind the net with it. Net knocked off. Whistle, face off in the offensive zone. Back to even strength now. 2:19 left in the first period. Fox trails 2-0. Next line with Fink and Coops. It's up one by Noah. Skips Fink's stick though. Out of the zone. 1-on-1 on Coops. Shot Mason with a blocker save. Puck in the corner. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Out of the zone. Caesars regroups with it. Chipped in deep. Mason out to play it. Tries to backhand this along. Gets it to Fink. Or to Coops rather. Coops rims it around. And Taya ties it up. Moves it along for Beck. Moved out of the zone. Caesars with it. Drops through the middle, gets around Fink. Fink gets back, takes that away. Coop seals the body, plays it around. And Taya gets chased. He's not going to get there. Caesars with it. In the middle. Shot. Mason makes a save. Puck's loose. Flipped out of the zone. Nope, kept in. Now it's chipped out softly by Antaya. D to D. Caesars regroups, sends it in the zone. Coops gets back with a hit. Fink skates it out. Fink chips around one, chips around two. Icing. Face off to the right of Mason. Andrew and Lenny with Hart's line. Face off one by Caesar. Shot through. Tip. Mason with a save. Rebound shot. Save. Through the middle. Now behind the net for Andrew. Andrew picks it up. Looks for room. Hits Chapman. Chapman at the blue line. In deep. D to D. Tipped around Hart's. Cut off though by I think that's Andrew. Penny and Andrew. Andrew through the middle. Chips in deep. D to D. Adams picks him up off the bench, picks his pocket. Caesars can't rim this deep. Puck hits off his skate and on the goalie. Chips it ahead to the deep. Puck in the feet of Caesars, now rimmed in deep. Mason out to play it. 25 seconds left. He cuts this off. Gives it to Kale. Kale off the boards. Hits Dylan. Dylan in 1-on-1. Dylan rips this in over the net. Caesars picks it up behind the net. Through the middle. Connects. Ryan and Kale come on to take that away. Puck on Caesar's stick. Throws it in on net. That will do it. All right, back to the start of the second. Fox trails 2-0. Gave up the first shift of the game and then won halfway through the first. Fox with a couple of chances. Ryan chipped one over the net from Dylan. Fox with the only power play of the game. We're obviously unable to convert. Henning and Krochoff, Lightfield, Toyster, Adams to start the third. Or excuse me, the second. We will have an ice cut after the end of this period. Ryan glides in to take the draw, wins it. Up comes to Andrew, gains the red line. Can't chip that in deep. Caesars with it, far side now. They regroup, back in the D zone. Skates out with it, near side, chips through the middle. Icing waved off. Lenny lifts the stick, Andrew ties him up in the corner. Caesars still with it though. Lenny on him, gets around Lenny. Chips around, there's the breaks on. Ryan swipes us ahead to Mason, who covers. Face off will come to the left of Mason here. Beck's line will come out with Langen and Thornton. Beck wins this. Caesars with it though. Down low. Kale pokes this away. Langen ties, and Taya ties his man up in the middle. Down low. Caesars on it. Puck comes through to Kale. Kale skates this out. Red line deep. Gives chase. Behind the net. And Taya sends a shot. Doesn't make it through. Taya takes a hit. Moves the puck around behind the net. Caesars picks it up. Backhands one through the middle. Chip. Taken away by Langen. Turned around. Langen with a stick lift. Sent in deep. Puck's down below the puck's knocked off. I think the Caesars player got it. Gonna have Hearts' line with Coops and Fink. Hearts wins this draw. Puck's in the corner though. Chip down, up to the point. Shot through. Mason sees it and saves it. Nice save by Mason. Really good shot there by the D. Through a lot of traffic. Mason saw it though. Same pop. Hearts tossed out of the dot. Chapman in to take the draw. Caesars wins this. Stepped in. D to D. Shot through. Goes wide. In the corner. Fink doesn't get there. Coops ties him up. Muck around Koska. Net knocked off again. All right, face off to the left of Mason here. We're going to have Ryan's line with Lenny and Andrew. Face off one by Ryan into the corner, but Caesars the first one there. Chip through the middle, wide of the net. Up to the point. Rides the blue line, stays in. No, it doesn't. Oh, that was close. Ooh, that was close. Faceoff comes out of the zone. Ryan wins this to the wall. Caesars takes it. In on Mason, glove save. Covered. Caesar's going to get another penalty here for Snow and Mason on the covered puck. Knox back to the power play. You got a feeling this is a big moment here. Opportunity to cut the lead in half. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Jack, Andrew. Caesar's thrown out of the dot. Puck one up to Langen. Moves this down low. Rims it around. Dylan picks it up behind the net. Dylan around to Ryan. Ryan in the corner. Picks it off the wall. Walks in. Shot. Loose. Still loose. Out of the zone. Langen picks this up. Goes D to D to Adams. Adams takes it into the zone. Back to Jack. Jack takes a look. He wants Andrew to the middle, but he's not there. Ryder drops to Ryan. Ryan takes the middle. Around two. Through the middle. Ryan still in with it. Over to Andrew. Bobbles it. Puck behind the net. Andrew and Dylan behind the net. Ryan joins the fray. Dylan with it. Ties it up against the boards. Up top, Langen cuts this up at the blue line. Settles it. Down to Andrew. Poked away by Caesars. Langen holds the blue line up. Over to Adams. Adams sends a shot through. Saved. 13:01. Second period. 32 seconds left on the power play. Same five. Ryan tossed out of the dot, and Dylan will come in now. Dylan puts this in the corner. Caesars gets there first. Behind the net. Rimmed around. Icing. 22 seconds left on the power play now. Same five. 12:51 now. Ryan clean went up to Andrew. Andrew around one. Knocked off his stick in deep. Caesars chips this. Ice. 11 seconds on the power play now. Fox unable to get anything going here. One shot on the power play. Takes off one to the boards. Andrew tries to get this down to Jack Camp. Jack backhand to Adams. Adams back to Jack. That will do it for the power play. Caesars back to even strength. Through the middle to Ryan. Ryan chips for Andrew. Shoots! Oh, big save by the Caesars goalie. Ryan cuts this off. Flips it in. Offsides. Back line with Jack, Fink, and Costa. Back wins this to Antaya. Took hoops to Fink. Fink ahead for Dom. Chips in deep. Up behind the net. D to D. Antaya with a hit. Caesars rims this around. Caesars through the middle. Connects. Turned over. In deep now. Fink gets enough of this to get it out of the zone. Caesars poked around by Beck. Caesars takes it neutral zone. Through the middle. Chipped in deep. Feint picks this up behind the net. Spins it up for Dom. Dom through the middle to Beck. Skips off Beck's stick. Too far for Antea. Caesars chips this ahead. Coops with the hit. Feint with the puck. Feint off the glass to Antea. Antea in deep. Beck gets chased. Caesars sets up shot behind the net. Off the boards. How is that not an icing? He never touched it. Langen behind the net to Kale. Kale for Chapman. Chapman through the middle, too far for Hartz. Hartz skates into it though. Oh, behind the net. Hartz with it. Stood up in the corner. Tries to move it up top. Can't. Through the middle. Caesars connects. That's in Caesars bench. Whistle. Hartz's line with Jack and Kale. One to Jack. Tries to get it deep. Hits the body. Goes to Caesars. Caesars near side. Chips through the middle. Kale takes this away. Puts it along the board for Penny. Oh, Braxton had time. Braxton didn't realize how much time he had there. Dylan and Ryan out with Ryder, Lenny, and Andrew. Ryan wins this draw into the corner. Andrew goes for it, doesn't get it. Behind the net, oh good. Hits Ryan's skate. Up top now, Caesars with it. Drags around Ryan, taken away by Andrew. Andrew ties him up, Ryan goes away with Dylan. Ryan goes wide. Tries to slide one through to Dylan, goalie pokes it away. Up in the corner. Side of the net, net knocked off. Coops and Fink out with Beck's line. Face off, Caesars. Behind the net. Near side through the middle. It's going to be on Mason for no icing. Mason plays this softly off the board. Caesars skates into it. Shot goes wide. Hey, gives chase. Not going to get there. Caesars keeps this in. Down low. Caesars with it. Through the middle. Coops gets just enough of them. Caesars has everybody out of the box now. Icing on Fox. Dylan's line right back out. Now Jack and Kale out. Face off, tied up by Ryan. Puck in the corner. Langen skates into it. Drops it for Kale. Kale goes off the glass for Adams. Adams gets chase. Caesars takes this. Tries to get it deep. Ryan cuts it off. Adams has Dylan 2-on-1. Adams can't get it through to Dylan. Dylan still gets a stick on it. Goes wide. Puck in the corner. Dylan on it. Dylan tied up. Puck through the middle. Kale, oh, he thought he had Jack right in the blue line. He didn't. Jack's going to send this in offsides. quick shifts here for everybody. He's trying to throw some new looks out there. Hart's is line with Henning and Krochuk. Caesars DDD. Through the middle. Gets past Lenny. Throws the brakes on though. Shot, Mason save. Cover. We really need to see Fox get one here before the end of the second. And hold Caesars. Up in the corner. Easier said than done though. Wraparound attempts, enough to buy Mason. Up in the corner. Cycled in deep. Lenny picks him up. Puck's overskated by Caesars and comes right back to it. Lenny ties him up. Looks for help. Puck picked off by Andrew behind the net. Andrew rims it for Chapman. Chapman off the glass. Chipped around the D, but Caesars' other D picks it up. Through the middle. Connects. Picked off by Chapman momentarily. Caesars gets it right back up. Goes in deep. Shot. Andrew blocks this. Right to Penny. Penny flips. Hits the netting. It's going to stay down in the Fox zone. Lions line out with Coops and Fink. Halfway through the second period. So halfway through the game. Caesars down on the goal line with that. Up to the point now. Down low. Behind the net. Ryan picks him up. Spins it up to the point. D to D. Connects, but it's out of the zone. Adams gives chase. Cuts through the middle. Dylan pokes it away. Dylan has to turn. Tries to get it to Ryan. Turned over. Off the glass. Coops cuts this off. Kicks it to himself. Backhands one for Dylan. Dylan cross ice for Fink. Fink skates into this. Red line. Deep. Adams on the forecheck. Caesars behind the net with it. Adams still on the forecheck. Caesar comes out near side. Turned away. Behind the net. Kale stuffs this through the middle. He's back on it. Caesars takes it away though. Chipped in. Langen ties him up. Comes away with it. Puck in front of the net. Kale picks this up. Side of the net. Skates it out. Caesars with it. Flipped in deep. Langen behind the net. Takes the hit. Drops it for Kale. Kale sends it around. Moves in the middle. Shot over the net. Down low. Around Jack. Side of the net. Behind the net now. Jack with the hit. Frees this up. Adams, or not Adams, Mateo rather. With it. Dom through the middle. Dom picks this up. Takes it in deep. Rolling puck goes to Mateo. Side of the net. To Dom. Shot. Saved. Behind the net. Caesars comes out with it. Parks picks this up at the blue line. Puck in deep. Off the boards. Connects through the middle now. Picked off by Braxton. Braxton to Chapman. Chapman backhander. Goes wide. Hart cycles this in deep. Caesars behind the net with it. Comes out near side. Flips through the middle. Andrew goes down to a knee. Knocks this down. Slides it ahead to Chapman. Chapman, goes down. Caesars chips ahead. Lenny gets a stick on this. Hart's with it. Hart's through the middle. Hits Chapman. Chapman in 3-on-1. He's got Penny. Sauces one. Misses. Caesars. Lenny picks this off. Going to be off. Or rather, Hart's going to be offside. .5:20 left, second period. 2-0. Caesars lead. Ryan's line with Coops and Fink. Face off one to Caesars. Flipped in. Fink backhands one to Coops. Coops hits the netting. Same 5. Stay out. Puck out of the zone. Caesars with it. Mason out. Can't quite get there. Coops with it. Chips it along. Caesars D comes down for it. Turned over in the middle. Gillen takes it away. Gillen's got Adams and Ryan. Gillen sends this in deep. Goalie out to play it. Rims it around near side. Caesars through the middle. Shot goes wide. Picks this up, side of the net. In the slot. Shot blocked in. Oh, man. Mason had to flash the leg pad out to make that save. Caesars D to D. Pulls it in. Offsides. Back to line with Langen and Thornton. Face off, Caesars. Yeah, can't cut this off. Goes to Mason. Gets past Mason. Langen over for it. Chips through the middle. That's going to be an icing. Most likely, yep. Same 5. Face off, 1 to Kale. He ties his man up, gets to Langen. Oh, God. Face off, to the deep. Puck down low. I don't understand how they give Kale the penalty for that when he was holding Kale's stick. Seems like they got the wrong hold there. Fox to the PK. Cleared out of the zone. Dylan pokes this away. Through the middle, Caesars connects. In deep. Caesars looks to set it up to the point. Down low, shot. Mason with a save. Keeps pokes this away. Caesars behind the net with it now. Down low. Spin shot, loose in the middle. Dylan, backhands 1 for Ryan. Ryan in 1-on-1. Goes wide, slows down, tries to find Andrew, can't. Dylan turns him over though. Caesars with numbers now. Stick lift, shot, misses. 35 seconds left. Shot down low. Backhander, cut off by Andrew. Tries to get this out of his own camp. 30 seconds left. D to D. Blocked by Dylan. Down low now. 22 seconds left on the PK. To the point. Down low. 12 seconds. Coops ties this up. Off the glass, not out. 5 seconds. D to D. Through the middle. Shot. Up, down, low. In the corner. Chip to the middle. Doesn't connect. Hart's on it. Ties him up. Puck pops up to Lenny. Taken by Caesar. Hart gets a stick on this. Penny with it. Penny's got Chapman 2-on-2. Chips in deep. Goes and gets it. Chips in deep. Caesar's on it. Cycle up to the D. Shot. I don't think that made it through. Langen with it. Round one. Langen. Backhander. Cut off by Caesars. Off the boards. Chipped in deep. Mason out to play it. Moves it up for Langen. Langen to Antea. Antea backhands this in deep. Caesars enters his zone. In on Fink. Drags around. Shot. Mason with the save. Puck knocked out of the zone. Icing arm is up, but the goalie will play it. Moves it to his D. 1 minute left. Caesars can't drag around Andrew. Ripped in the corner. Big bounce. Andrew gets a stick on this. Ties him up. Back with the hit. Puck behind the net. Comes free to Caesars. Up to the point. Walks the point. Shot through. Cut off by Andrew. Andrew with it. Exits his zone with 30 seconds. Moves it for Dom. Dom goes through. Antea with a backhander. Save. .22 seconds left in the second period. Ryan's line with Langen and Coops. Walks to Costa. Sends a shot through. Save. His backhands one. Langen cuts this off. Down low, Dylan. Langen at the red line with it. Sends it to Ryan. Cut off by Caesar. Put through the middle. Ryan backhands this out. That will do it for the period. All right, back for the start of the third period here. Fox needs a lot of magic. Down 3-0. And get one early here. Call back in the game. Ryan's line with Andrew and Lenny. Face off 1 to Dylan. Dylan ties this up. Goes back to Andrew. Andrew slides it up the boards. Ryder has that jump off his stick in the zone, offside Caesars. Face off center ice. Same 5. Face off 1 by Caesars. D to D. Misses in. Adams in on the forecheck. Caesars regroups it. Rips through the middle. Connects. Gets behind Lenny. Lenny with the hit. Ties him up. Andrew skates into this. Turned over momentarily. Kicks it into the corner. Andrew picks this up. Up the boards. Has that poked away. Andrew gets this out of the zone. Caesars with it though. Chipped ahead. Dylan tries to bat it out of the air. Can't. Icing arm is up and called. Offensive zone draw here for Fox. Come on, boys. Make something happen here. Face off 1 by Caesars. Behind the net. Rips through the middle. Tail pokes that into the corner. Shot through side of the net. Loose. Langen on it. Chips through the middle. Oh, man. Misses Eli by a hair. Eli ran off that puck. Caesars with numbers now. Through the middle. Misses. Chapman rather to Thornton. Gonna get a penalty here on Caesars. Hit tail up high. Or interference, one of the two. Gonna get a rough here on Caesars. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Jack, Andrew. Caesars wins this. Adams ties him up. Ryan gets it to Langen. Oh no. Poked around Langen. Shot. Mason kicks this into the corner. Caesars with it in the corner. 3 Fox players. Battle comes to Dylan, D side. Dylan escapes up the wall, turned over. Andrew with it behind the net now. 1:05 left on the power play. Andrew takes a look. Gonna drop for Ryan behind the net. Ryan exits with speed. Ryan in. Shot up into the netting. Come on, boys. Get one on the power play here. Face off in the offensive zone. Ryan wins this, but Caesar skates right into it. Chipped in deep. Mason out to play it. Caesar's with it. Shot. Mason saves. Pops out to Andrew. Andrew cycles behind the net for Langen. Langen comes out far side with it. Flips over to Ryan in front of the Fox bench. Ryan skates into this. Through the middle for Andrew. Andrew tries to poke it ahead to Dylan. Thrown out of the zone by Caesar. Langen will try through the middle to Ryan. Ryan has to delay offsides. .21 seconds left on the power play. Beck's line comes out now with Hoops and Fink. off behind the net. Coops gives chase. Caesars gets there. Caesars with it. They're going to play keep away now. Drop to the D. Comes up ice with it. That'll do it for the PK. In around Antaya. Through the crease in the corner now. Fink up for down. Down chips ahead. Caesars cuts this off in the neutral zone. D. Misses this. Antaya's not going to get there. Puck in deep. Now through the middle connects. One-on-one on Coops. Coops pokes it into the corner. No, I'm sorry. Fink rather pokes it in the corner. Off the glass. Antaya gloves this down. Caesars with it in the neutral zone. Right back in the zone. Fink rides him wide. Takes him down. Oh, wow. Fink to the box for a trip. Back to the PK. 0 for 1 on the PK today. Caesars wins this up to the point. Gets around Penny. Low shot, wow. We got Penny and Hart to Langen and Coops. D to D. Up to the point now. Down low. Misses this. Penny doesn't get there. Caesars with it in the corner. Cuts it up the middle. Up to the point. Sends one through wide. 1 minute left on the PK. Back up to the point. Side to side now. Wide again. In the middle, out of the zone. Coops gets a change. Everybody else stays. Everybody's gotten a change except for Langen now. Ryan rides him wide. Drop pass. Dylan takes this away. Off the glass. Icing arm is up and called. 23 seconds left on Fink's penalty. Face off, won by Caesars. To the point. Back to the point now. Sends one through, that's blocked wide. 10 seconds left. Andrew rims. Not out. Down low, Caesars with it. Chip down deep. Back to even strength now. Fink races over. Turned over in the middle, who poked out arms away by Ryan. Caesars chips this in deep. Mason out to play it. Ryan will skate into it. Turned over. Gillen comes away with it. Gillen drags around. Backhands one to Ryan. Ryan, hits a Caesars player. Puck in deep. Adams gets chase. D to D. Out of the zone. Icing arm is up. And call. $10:23 left. Third period. Got Beck's line with Langen and Torrington. Beck wins this to the wall. Caesars takes it. Rip through the middle. Icing. Not icing. Mason out to play it. Rims it too far for Kale. Caesar shot. Walks away in the middle, I think, by Langen. Oh, and Taya trips over the red line. Still with the puck in deep. Caesars back in. Chipped around. Fink cuts this up. Losing it deep. Oh, offsides. Beth wasn't able to get back. Can't wait for that rule to change next year. Hart's is line with Coops and Fink. Penny wins this to coast over to Jack. Fink accelerates up ice. Red line deep. Icing. Never made the red line. Same 5. 9:40, third period. Draw to the left of Mason. It's off one by Caesars to the point. Down low. In the corner. Now up the near board. Or far board rather. Chip down deep. Fink. Gets him step inside. Backhands one to Chapman. Chapman takes a look through the middle. Skips off Penny's stick. It's out of the zone. Ups in deep. Caesars with it. Tied up by Chapman. Caesars far side. Enters the zone. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Coops gives chase. First one there. Fans on it. Gets it right back up. Coops in the corner. Drops it for Hartz. Hartz along the boards. Gets help from Fink. Puck pops out. Far side. Fink backhands one along to Chapman. Takes a look. Through the middle. Puck makes it slow-mo to Dylan. Dylan around one. Throws it in deep. Slowly plays it into the corner. Drops it for the D. Rips through the middle. Ice. .8:34, third period. Ryan's line with Andrew and Lenny. Face off to the boards. Tied up. Dylan pops this to Ryan over to Ryder. Ryder sends one through over the net. Ryan backhands this along for Dylan. Dylan behind the net, comes away with it. Tries to get it to Ryan. That hits the netting. Off the Caesar stick. Same 5 will stay out for Fox. Ryan wins this to Andrew. Gets off his stick. Sends one over to Ryder. Through the middle. Nobody home. Puck pops out to Dylan. Off the boards. Down for Ryan. Ryan moves it along. Andrew steps and rims it back down deep. Ryan to the middle. Ryder's shot is blocked. Comes to Andrew. He fans on it. Caesar's back the other way. Through the crease in the corner. Caesar's behind the net with it. Down low. On Mason. Leaves it in front. Caesar's with it. Lenny with a hit. Puck comes B-side. Andrew picks it up behind the net. Cycles it. Misses Lenny. Lenny in the corner with it. Up for Ryan. Ryan tries to go through the middle. Can't. Caesars picks this up. Dylan skates back into it though. Ryan with it. Goes through the middle. Ryan in. Around. Ryan shoots. Save. Oh, Fox with their chances. Just haven't been able to capitalize. Poked away by Kale behind the net. Through the middle. Caesars with it. Down low. Puck pops out. Caesars with it. In the corner. Kale picks this up. Rims it around for Adams, I think. Up down low. Kale behind the net. Ties this up. Puts it in the corner. Caesars wins it up to the point, though, out of the zone. Caesars D to D in the neutral zone now. In on Langen, around Langen. Mason with the save, loose. Caesar scored. I guess they're talking about it. But ref talking about it with the captains. Haven't seen any indication yet. Apparently it was a goal. Puck in deep. Caesars with it. Turned over. Fink throws this out of the zone. Tay gets chased. D to D. Caesars with it. It's a skate. Back in the Caesar zone. Lifts into the Fox zone. Fink backhands this out to Antea. Antea turns on it. Red line. Turned over to Coops. Coops through the middle. Can't drag it through. Penny picks it up though. Penny in with it. Turned over out of the zone to Andrew. Andrew to Lenny. Lenny through the middle. Antea tips it in deep. Caesars picks this up. Wheels far side. Andrew can't stop that. In on Mason. Doesn't get a shot out. Mason with the cover. Ryan's line comes out now. And Andrew and Lenny stay. Face out tied up. Comes to Dylan. Dylan exits the zone. Loses it into the corner. Turned over. Caesars comes away with it. Shifts to the middle. Connects. Caesars exits the zone. In on Lenny. Andrew takes this away. Puck out of the zone. Caesars in the D zone with it. Gains the red line. Gains the blue line. Rips it in. Mason cuts this off. Plays it to Andrew. Far side. Andrew rims it to Ryan. Ryan flips through the air. Too far for Dylan. Ison's waved off. Caesars with it. To the middle. Rips off the stick. Hart's backhands that along. Puck comes to Kale. Kale over to Jack. Jack up the boards. Hart's tips in deep. Foley with it. Drops it for his team. To the middle. Chipped up. Rimmed in deep. Mason can't cut that off. Through the middle. Puck behind the net. Langen backhands it along for Kale. It's in his feet. Kale just backhands it back to Jack. Behind the net. Langen with it. Moves it back to Kale. Kale lets this go for Chapman. Chapman turned over. Kale with it in the corner. Slides it along for Chapman. Turned over to Caesars. Chapman gets a stick on this. Kale takes it away. Kale. Oh, he had Eli up ahead. Kale cuts this off. Caesars with it. Far side. That's going to be an icing. .325 left. Next line with Fink and Coops. Fink, or Coops rather, over to Dom. Dom shot, misses the net. Taya can't get there. Dom through the middle, gets a piece of this. Fink on it. Fink moves it ahead, and Taya poked up his stick, swipes it in deep. Back hard after, gets a stick on this, but Caesars gets it out of the zone. The round Dom. The round Fink. Mason makes the save and the cover. Ryan's line out now with Andrew and Lenny. It's off to Adams. Drags around one. He's got Dylan and Ryan with him. Flipped in deep. Glove down by Caesars. Dylan gets a piece of this. Too far, though. Caesars with it. Rips one through the middle. Tipped in deep. Mason out to play it. Settles it. Rims it. Caesars with it. Puck pops out of the zone. Caesars picks it up. D zone. That's up ice. Backhands it in deep. Henning with it. Turns over to Andrew. Andrew back to Lenny. Lenny takes the ice. Ryan chips it in deep. Fox shoots a change. Caesars off the boards. Chips through the middle. Henny picks him up. Moves him wide. Shot through. Mason save. Big rebound. Loose. Side of the net. Mason covers. .203 left in the game. Caesars wins this, but Eli skates into it. Chapman tries to drag through. Caesars takes this right away. Throws it offside. So that's going to be all the way down. Arcs his line with Jack and Kale. Face off one to Langen. Langen sends one through. Loose. Oh, Chapman. Hearts. Oh, my gosh. How did Eli not bury that? Caesars dumps in deep. Kale gives chase. Picks this up. Cycles it along. Nobody there. Puck through the crease. Pops out to Eli. Caesars with it. Oh, through the middle. Connects. Kale turns him away. Ties him up. Kale with it. Chips around. Eli and Kale. Puck goes D-side to Langen. Jack with a lot of room. He's going to take it. His whole team gets a change. He drops to Kale. Kale right back to him. That's going to be waved off. Oh, no, it's not. Man, they needed that one on the doorstep there. Fox is going to fall again in the national ranking. We don't get one here. Lead it deep. Tyson. Oops. To Andrew out of the zone. Golly. Andrew dancing around, moves it to Ryder. Ryder chips in deep. Caesar cuts it off. Deep to deep. Cut off by Adams. Caesars regroups, kicks it in deep. Tied up right in front of the red. Dillon with the hit. Caesars with the puck. Cut off. Caesars regroups. Back deep. They will look to just kill this remaining 15 seconds. And that will do it for this game. Fox falls in the semis, 4-0. All we can do now is wait another week or two and see our fate. The boys did enough to get an at-large bid to nationals. They're still in the running for the last two bids. There's kind of 4 teams vying for it. So hopefully we'll know in about a week and a half whether they've done enough over the season. If so, first weekend in April, we'll see you in Plymouth. If not, it's been a fun season. It's been a long ride. We'll hope to see you again next year. Sorry. Yeah, I hear you. I'll topple over them.